Let me tell you this story. Let me tell you this story about my man, gang. I grew up with this dude, man. I ain't talked to the man in years. And I ain't gonna say his name because you might know him. I don't, you know what I'm saying? He probably see this channel. You know what I'm saying? But, so me and Cuz grew up. We grew up together, man. But the difference was, like, my man, his father, man, his father had a bag. I mean, money. I'm talking about, like, Bill Gates, Donald Trump money. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So my man, we were probably about 16 something. He hit his father, was like, man, you know what, man, because they give, like, I don't know, what trust funds or something like that. They set up money for them, you know what I'm saying? They get a certain age, and so, but he hit his father up and begged him, and his father was like, all right, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Gave him his joint early. So my man, we stopped talking, but I just talked to him, and he was telling me, like, he was out there just partying, cuz, like, he was like 17, young, bought a house out Woodmore. Gated community, like 8 bedrooms, elevator in that joint, living life, cars. He was going out every night, man. Like all the clubs, like this recently too. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like last year he was at every joint, like every week, Josephine's, whatever, Capital, I don't know, Stadium, all them joints. Y'all probably seen him in there stunning. You know what I'm saying? He young dude, so he the Bama, he was living his life, son, and just living. So he called me. He was like, yeah, man, I'm out this junk. He was drinking, smoking, like doing drugs, young. Started having like multiple women. He got a whole new crew of friends and stuff, man. So the Bama, eventually all that money ran out, right? So this dude, all them dudes that he thought was his friends left. The chicks, all them chicks he was smashing, gone. You know what I'm saying? The club, none of that. The Bama house went foreclosed. The cars, you had to do voluntary repossession on all them cars, right? So the Bama called me. I'm like, what's good, cuz? Long time no hear, man. How you been, man? He's like, I'm cooling, man. I'm at work. I'm say work. What you doing working, cuz? You don't work, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I know, man. I lost everything. He pretty much homeless. I said, cuz, man, call your father. Man, but he prideful. He don't want to call his father because he don't want. He think that his family gonna hit him with his father gonna hit him with I told you so and all this is stand the third. You know what I mean? But like, man, you gotta call your pops, dog. Man, he called his father, young. His father say, where you at? You still got the key? Man, what time you gonna be here? Get here now. A man go home. Man, I'm talking about everybody there. Everybody you name it. Ballers, everybody. Like pool party on point, son. Like everything with his father just crying and just so happy, you know what I'm saying? Like cuz left his father, man. So look, I look back on my life and I look about the times, think about the times I was rebellious, right? I used to get rebellious. I got rebellious sometimes and I would leave. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what, man, I'm done with this. I'm tired of praying. I'm tired of waiting on a breakthrough. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of this, man. I'm gonna do things on my own. And then I had to stop and had to come to myself, right? And I was stopping, I was looking around like, yeah, I just bought this bottle this morning. It's empty. It's a fifth, cuz. What are you doing? What's her name? Who you having sex with? What's her name? You smoking now, bro? You getting high now? You know what I'm saying? I had to stop and look back at my life like, yo, what am I out here doing, son? Where am I at, dog? Where am I, dog? You know what I'm saying? And I called my dad, man, and he would say, man, where you at? Man, you want me to come get you? Where you? Come home now. Come home now. And my father, he welcomed me with open arms, man. I left out with John. Just you know how you ever seen like the movies, like a girl and a boyfriend break up or husband and a wife or whatever. Give me all that. That's mine. That's mine. Don't take that out. Don't take that out when you leave. That's mine. That's thing. Hey, God don't do that. I left. He said, look, go ahead, man. Feel like you need to do it, go ahead, man. The whole time I was out there, he had his folks looking out for me. He had people there making sure I didn't get shot here. Making sure I didn't catch this. Making sure I didn't die here. Making sure I didn't crash that car drinking and driving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to tell you, man, like, I don't care where you are in your life. I don't care how rebellious you may be, man. You're in a rebellious state, man. You better come home, man. Go home, Roger. Go home, Roger. I'm telling you, man, that's the great thing. If you don't believe me, son, I'm telling you, it's a true story, son. You can read about it. In Luke chapter 15, verse 11 through 16, cuz. That was me, son. That was me out here doing what I want to do, think I knew what was best, man. Came home, I left my room with a 32-inch TV. Pops hooked me up with a 50-inch. Got me a new car, got me a whole new wardrobe, cuz. Xbox One living good. And he just happy that I'm home. And guess what the great thing about that is, man? And it went even further. I ain't gonna go there yet. That's gonna be for part 2, man. But yeah, man, hey, go home, Roger. Go home, put your pride aside, man. And look, when he went home, cuz didn't go home and have it all together. Don't think you gotta have it all together to go home, man. Home is home, son. Go home, man. God is calling you, man. Go home, man. That rebellious state, man, look around you. Look around you right now in your life. Wherever you are in your life, look around you. And if it don't look like home, go home, Roger. You did. I love y'all, man. I pray that this touches somebody's life, all right? Oh, yeah. The first part of that story, I ain't know nobody like that growing up. That was just a debate to get you. Ha! Got him! Got him! Hey, last thing I promise. Hit that share button. Just tap the share button.